Sometimes it's easier, it's healthier to just get it off your chest and continue to move forward. I don't understand people that never express how they feel, never tell somebody how they feel, nothing. They just, oh, all right, and bottle it up and go about your day. That ain't smart. That ain't healing. That ain't how it's going to be. You can do OR and go about your day after you tell a person how you might feel about a situation. But just acting like you're just okay with anything that somebody gives you, knowing that you're not okay and not defending or speaking up for yourself and just letting them go, do whatever, and then you just dismiss it and go deal with it in private when you could have just literally let somebody know. Like, I know people be shy, they be nervous, and it's things that you have to break out of, but I'm seeing a pattern of people do this, and it really be the men, you know, who feel like, all right, whatever, but they got so much to say. And it's like, no, let's have an honest conversation. Let me know how you feel, because I'm letting you know how I feel. And in what world is it where you might feel, come on now, you don't feel the same way that I feel. I don't feel the same way that you feel. We all have differences, different opinions, all of that. So if I'm telling you how I feel, I want to hear how you feel about a situation. Don't just dismiss it, act like you don't care, and keep that hurt and pain, because that's all it's going to turn into is pain and resentment towards me now because you were afraid to speak up about something that bothered you. You wanted to get something off your chest, but you wanted to be tough. You let your ego play the part. And now time's moving on, and because I got everything off my chest, I don't feel nothing. I done spoke my piece and let the world, let the Lord fight my battle. So I done spoke what I needed to speak. So now I'm feeling free, and you can't feel free because you ain't never say what you needed to say to that person. Sometimes you got to get it off your chest. Don't wait too long. Maybe give it a day so you can process everything, but make sure you say what you got to say. Stop waiting. Stop acting like you got mad time to process things or people just going to always be around. And no, get it off your chest. Let somebody know exactly how y'all feel. If y'all having an honest conversation, you need to speak up and be honest within the conversation. Why would you wait years, months? I'm saying it's people that got so much to say to you and ain't said a word in months, going on years. By the time they finally say something, you're going to be like, well, boo, I done healed, washed my hands and dried them and put some cuticle oil on them. Baby, what are we even talking about? It's because people wait so long to address their issues and their problems. You can have an argument with somebody, you having a little disagreement with somebody, and they decide to bottle it up and just act like everything is all right, whatever, that's fine, all right. I hate when people do that because all they're going to do is resent you for the rest of their life because they wasn't strong enough to speak up and tell you how they truly feel. Now they go and talk shit about you behind closed doors. Now they talk about you to anybody that will listen. It's like, baby, where was all that energy when we was actually going back and forth? Where was your part of the exchange? Now you ain't gonna say nothing so you can keep mumbling under your breath for the rest of your life and just hating and resenting me because you never got shit off your chest. That's crazy to me. That's wild. Like, baby, let it go. Tell me how you really feel so we can move on from the situation. But if you wait too long, don't expect somebody to care or still feel, a way after time done passed so long. Like, no. Somebody did something or you want to fight for something. You don't like how something is working out. You don't like how something is happening. God has shown me early on, Nay, you better speak up. Continue to speak up. If you don't like something, tell that person right then and there. Don't be sitting on some pain because you upset. No, if you're upset, vocalize it. We are grown. Okay? If you can't talk at the moment because you too hot, you heated, You feel like you ain't gonna say nothing nice at all. Your tongue gonna be too sharp. Take a day. Sleep on it. The Bible even says that. Sleep on it. But y'all don't be just taking one day. Y'all go weeks and months and then expect the person to still care or feel for you the same way after you literally ignored them or closed off or disregard or just left the conversation or the argument hanging because you didn't want to speak up or whatever the situation was. I just be so confused. The part that gets me is how people will literally resent you for the rest of their life because they never spoke up and told you how they truly feel. Like, how the fuck you resenting me because you didn't speak up? You had a chance to speak up and you didn't. And now you resent me because you wasn't able to speak up? Lord have mercy. I love you all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.